Metallica has a song, Don't Tread on Me. Love it or leave it, she with the deadly bite. Quick is the blue tongue, forked as lightning strike. Shining with brightness, always on surveillance. The eyes, they never close, emblem of vigilance. That's Metallica. Keep that in mind. I want to end the week with a little history here for no reason other than I came across this the other day. So Ben Franklin did not like our national symbol with the eagle. He said, I wish the bald eagle had not been chosen as the representative of our country. Interesting. He is a bird of bad moral character. He does not get his living honestly. You may have seen him perched on some dead tree where, too lazy to fish for himself, he watches the labor of the fishing hawk. And when that diligent bird has at length taken a fish and is bearing it to his nest for the support of his mate and young ones, the bald eagle pursues him and takes it from him. How about that? The bald eagle's a crook. With all this injustice, he is never in good case, but like those among men who live by sharping and robbing, he is generally poor and often very lousy. Besides, he is a rank coward. He's insulting the eagle. There's Ben. Ben insulting the eagle. Come on. Besides, he's a rank coward. The little kingbird, not bigger than a sparrow, attacks him boldly and drives him out of the district. He is therefore by no means a proper emblem for the brave and honest Cincinnati of America. How about that? Ben Franklin dumping on the eagle. Now, some people have said, Ben Franklin wanted the national symbol to be the turkey. And so it's not, Ben Franklin didn't want he didn't want the symbol to be a turkey. He joked that the symbol of the eagle looked like a turkey. He says it looks more like a turkey. He was critiquing the artistry, like the graphic design of the eagle. He's like, here's why eagle's not even a good choice, people. But even if you're going to do an eagle, you got to do better than this drawing. This thing looks like a turkey. And then he went on and talked about the virtues of turkeys. But he wasn't like pro-turkey in and of itself. He said, in truth, the turkey is in comparison a much more respectable bird and a true original native of America. Eagles have been found in all countries, but the turkey was peculiar to ours. Though a little vain and silly, it is true, but not the worst emblem for that, a bird of courage, and would not hesitate to attack the British guards who would presume to invade his farmland with a red coat on. So let's talk about turkeys for a second. Turkeys scare the junk out of me. Have you ever seen a turkey? Like a real life turkey, like a proper turkey, like the ones we eat for Thanksgiving? These things are crazy. I don't like birds in general. Big birds. I don't like big birds. Like little birds are okay, I guess. I don't like big birds. Have you ever like seen a big bird up close? They're soulless, beady little eyes. Look into the eyes of a bird, and it's like looking into the eyes of Satan. I hate birds. I hate them. They're so dumb. They're dumb and evil. I despise birds. And turkeys are enormous and powerful, and they'll kill you. And they have spurs. They have these like horrific, thick legs that will haunt you, haunt your dreams, and these massive talons, and they have these spurs growing out of the back of their leg. I hate these turkeys. They'll scare you, and so I don't like them. But the more I think about it, I'm so terrified of them. I think I like them. Like I think I like them a lot. We got a picture up on the first TV right now. Look at those things. Those things. Like if I if I was camping or if I was lost in the wilderness, let's say if I was Lewis and Clark, right? I think about this a lot. I think about Lewis and Clark a lot. If I was Lewis and Clark and I was traversing the nation and I'm camping one night and I wake up in the morning and I leave my tent and that thing is looking at me, I think I'm dead. I think I just ended it. I already died. This is hell. That thing is horrific. I despise it. But if the more you look at it from a safe distance, that is a proud bird. Look at it. The feathers are on all different directions. Like, that's crazy about it. Huge puffed up chest, and the feathers are like metallic looking on the front. Unbelievable, those things. So now I'm so, it's like I fear them. Like I fear God. You're supposed to be in respect. You respect and awe. I feel that way about the turkey. Not, not exactly the way. But look at that turkey. I'm so terrified of that thing. I love the turkey now. But here's why I bring this up. What did Ben Franklin want the symbol of America to be? Ben Franklin wanted the symbol of America to be a rattlesnake. Rattlesnakes are only in America. That's one thing. Made in America. He says, I recollected that her eye excelled in brightness, that of any other animal, and that she has no eyelids. That the rattlesnake has no eyelids. She may therefore be esteemed an emblem of vigilance. She never be, right? She's always ready. She's never sleeping. Right? That's why the metaphor of the sleeping giant. Like Ben Franklin's like, no. We're never sleeping. She, the rattlesnake, never begins an attack. Never begins, nor once engaged ever surrenders. She's therefore an emblem of magnanimity, because we never start anything, and true courage, because we never give up. As if anxious to prevent all pretensions of quarreling with her, the weapons with which nature has furnished her, she conceals in the roof of her mouth, so that to those who are unacquainted with her, she appears to be a most defenseless animal. And even when those weapons are shown and extended for her defense, they appear weak and contemptible. But their wounds, however small, are decisive and fatal. Conscious of this, she never wounds till she has generously given notice, even to her enemy, and cautioned him against the danger of treading on her. Am I wrong, sir, in thinking this a strong picture of the temper and conduct of America? I confess I was wholly at a loss, Ben Franklin said, what to make of the rattles, until I went back and counted them and found 13, exactly the number of the colonies united in America. And one of those rattles singly is incapable of producing sound. But the ringing of 13 together is sufficient to alarm the boldest man living. Pretty good. So it's like there's another, they call it the fasces on the eagles holding, or the eagles holding the arrows on one side, and then the olive branch on the other. But the arrows, there's 13 arrows. And that goes back, we've shared the story before, that goes back to the old Iroquois saying of one arrow you can break, but 13 arrows you can't break. I like this one. One rattle doesn't. Oh, some guy's calling in. Tim from Texas. I used to hunt turkeys that are not as scary as you think. Thank you, Tim, for alleviating my pansy concern as they're haunting my nightmares. I could take down a turkey. Thank you very much. Give me a couple guns. So one rattle doesn't make a sound, but you put 13 together and they do. And he ends this letter with, her tongue also is blue and forked as the lightning, and her abode is among impenetrable rocks. So there's Ben Franklin quoting Metallica. Or I think it was probably Metallica. I don't know which came first. It may have been Metallica quoting Franklin. I don't know. Whatever. The point is they're copying off each other.